Okay, this is part 2 of our Math 141 syllabus review for the fall of 2021. We're going to pick up about a little bit more information about the exams. So the two unproctored exams are for modules 1 and 3. These will be timed for 2 hours. I will send out the required password whenever we get to the point where those exams are open. There are no extensions on exams because you have a whole week to take them at your own convenience during any 2-hour time block that works for you. So no extensions on those. If you wait until the Sunday night and your computer breaks, that was not good planning. Okay, so no extensions on those. Again, no personal notes or outside help is allowed, and the scratch paper is provided by me. Then we have the two different proctored exams. We have the Module 2 exam, which is the midterm, and the final exam. During the midterm, it is proctored via Zoom, and I give out the password there once everyone logs in. This is timed just for a single hour, so I'm adjusting the amount of questions that I put on the exam. It will be a shorter exam because, again, I'm trying to do what I can. The fact that you're needing to be there at a very specific time, I'm trying to make your time commitment shorter on those. So here are the two dates and times that this midterm is set for. You've got a weekend and a weekday option, and we have an evening and a daytime option. So there's Sunday, October 10th from 8 to 9 p.m. So a Sunday night. I have to wait until my kiddos go to bed. I'm hoping that this time frame works for that, when you can find a quiet space in your house. Or during the day on Monday, October 11th from 11 to noon. So those are the two sessions. You need to block off one of those right now in your schedule. I do not think these will change, but if they do change, I will announce it over and over and over again. Same rules go, no personal notes or outside help. You're still going to use my scratch paper. And then it's the same exact format for the final. You'll log into my Zoom. I'll give you the password there. The final is comprehensive, but I will have, really pared it down to the most important points of each module. And those dates and times are very similar. There's a Sunday evening from 8 to 9 and a Monday during the day from 11 to 12. So hopefully even maybe on Mondays, some of you can work that into your lunch hour if that's necessary. All the same rules. And there are a lot more details given inside Canvas for each exam. When you're taking a proctored exam, you're going to be taking it during my Zoom session. I've already given you the dates and times. I do not expect those to change unless there's something just really crazy happens. You do need both a testing device and a camera. So, for example, if you're taking your test on your laptop or desktop, you can't also be Zooming me from that device. You need a phone or a tablet, a secondary device, to be your camera. You can see here a couple different images of how you should position your camera. So your camera should be giving me a view of you, your computer screen, your calculator, your paper that you've got out here. I need to be able to see all of that. This works too. I can see the student, what's on their screen, their paper, their calculator is right here. Okay, so just seeing only your face or seeing only your computer screen is not enough. I have to know that it's you taking the exam with nothing else up on the screen. We have to put the academic integrity consequences in here. I hope that never becomes a problem, but we do take it very seriously. And if you get caught in an academic integrity issue with exams or other content in the course, you could get a failing grade in the course. And in extreme cases, if it's something that's really pretty bad, you could get expelled from the college. Most of the time it ends up just with a not passing grade on that exam, but if it escalates, you could be withdrawn from the class, and that could affect all sorts of future financial aid and have many negative implications down the road. So do not get yourself in an academic integrity consequence. As far as the midterm withdrawal policy, you are expected to attend. It says attend all classes and meaningfully participate each day. Okay, well, in online classes, what does that mean? all over the campus, what that means is basically if you have more than 4 unexcused absences or whatever equates to missing 2 weeks of class, you can be withdrawn at any point in the course and definitely at midterm. And you can be withdrawn all the way until November 3rd. That's the last day for you to either decide that you want to withdraw or for you to be withdrawn for missing too much class. So again, in our class, it's 4 unexcused absences, which is the equivalent of 2 weeks of classwork. Remember that the semester is only 16 weeks long. If you've missed 2 out of 16 weeks, it's actually a really big chunk of class. Each week is worth 2 attendance points. So here's how you can earn your attendance points or lose them. The first is by completing at least half of your assignments that are due on the Wednesday. So on Thursday morning, I will log in and I will check every student and see, did you do at least half of your work that was due the night before? If so, you get your attendance point. If not, you get an absent. Then the next one is on Sunday nights. So you have to have more than half of those assignments completed. So on Monday morning, I will log in again and I will see, have you completed at least half of those or not? You either get your attendance point or an absence. So you could get 0 absences, 1 absence for one of these 2 not being completed, or if you don't do anything for the whole week, you could get, or if you don't do at least half of each one, you could get 2 absences in any week. Right? So 2 absences is 1 week of class. So that's how 4 absences is the same thing as missing 2 weeks of class. I will always update you if you obtain an absence. And if you're starting to get close to that withdrawal limit of 4 absences, you will get notifications from me. If you have not logged in and completed at least some math work by August 22nd, you will just be dropped from the class and you will receive a refund. That means you haven't logged in and done any meaningful work for the whole first 2 weeks of class. That is an indication that you are no longer interested in this class and you are probably not going to be successful if you've missed the first 2 weeks. So in those cases, we just drop you and give you a refund, and hopefully it'll work out better in a subsequent semester. Here are a list of some important dates. So notice campus opens on the Wednesday before classes start, and that's when you can get in and you can start familiarizing yourself with the layout and where everything is, get your Excel downloaded, and just really get ready. August 16th is the first day of classes, and again, these are the important dates. You can look at those for yourself. Of course, things may change. We live in a very uncertain time these days, right? So if something that has been stated anywhere in the syllabus changes, I will announce emails in the class. I will email you. I will send out Canvas messages. Like you will be aware if something has changed. But here is the tentative day-to-day schedule, or really for us, it's like a week-to-week schedule. So what you can see is every week it goes from a Saturday to the following Sunday. So the week is technically 8 days long. Certain assignments are due on Wednesday and certain assignments are due on Sunday. And for every week, you can see exactly what there is. And you can see how on an exam week, that's when you have the essay due on Wednesday and the exam due on Sunday night. And that's kind of the flow of every module is homework, some homework due, homework and a quiz, homework, homework and quiz, homework, homework and quiz. And then on the test week, an essay and the exam. Again, here are the proctored midterm dates and times. And goes to the second half of the semester, and here are your proctored final dates and times. So I would recommend maybe printing that. You should really print off this whole syllabus probably and keep it with you, or at least, if nothing else, this schedule. This schedule is really helpful. We are obviously using technology very heavily in this course. It's all online. So if you're all of a sudden have lack of access to technology or your technology malfunctions, this may not be considered an acceptable excuse for a late submission. Always have a backup plan in mind in case you temporarily lose internet access or you have some sort of a computer issue. Can you hotspot? Can you go to the library? Can you go to a friend's house? What can you do to get your work done on time? Incompletes is a grade that something very drastic would have to happen in the middle of the semester, and that would be something you and I would confirm about. The FERPA statement is basically that I have to make sure that I am only communicating with you. I can't discuss your progress in the course with anyone else besides you, so you need to only communicate with me via your Heartland email or through Canvas. That's how I can ensure that our communication is staying private. And then we have the Zoom policies here. I do not plan to record any Zoom statements or any Zoom meetings that we have. So you can read through these. If you want to record anything, basically you and I have to confirm about that and we have to come into an agreement. Okay, and so you can read this here. I'm not going to read through it right now, but if that is something that applies to you for any certain reason, we need to discuss that. Otherwise, no recording of anything in our course. So that concludes the syllabus kind of review here. The syllabus is, of course, in Canvas for you to peruse as much as you need to as the semester goes on.